lastly, let's shift to Ukraine. I know you've been highly critical of President Trump's approach to this. And we should just note that even as the president yesterday has said that Russia, wants peace, they've only stepped up their bombardments of Ukraine, including some massive explosions overnight.
Well, there's two things. One, I saw Thomas Friedman's bit. He's absolutely right. Trump is not doing this because he wants to force both sides to a peace agreement. He's put no pressure on Russia. He's taken it off. He's doing it because he's sympathetic to Putin in Russia and not sympathetic to Zelensky. And I'll leave it to therapists to figure out exactly why that is, but it is absolutely true and the case. He's sympathetic to Russia, not sympathetic to Ukraine. Now, what I'm trying to do is to put pressure on Republicans to push back against this with a very simple argument. I also heard one of your previous people talking about Trump wants a Nobel Peace Prize. He thinks he's going to force peace. If he doesn't put pressure on Putin, if he keeps putting all the pressure on Zelensky in Ukraine, who, by the way, had plenty of pressure on them already from Russia, he's not going to get that. And I want to point out, Neville Chamberlain did not get a Nobel Peace Prize when Hitler took over Czechoslovakia. So if you're going to want that peace prize, you better start putting pressure on Putin and Russia to force them to the table. Putin's the one who doesn't want to negotiate, and Trump's putting all of the pressure on Zelensky. It is not just a betrayal of democracy and a betrayal of our commitment to Ukraine. It's stupid if you're trying to actually get to a peace agreement. So that's the argument I'm trying to make, to force them to actually put pressure on Putin. We all want this war to stop, but what Trump is doing is going to prolong the war by empowering Putin and Russia to threaten Ukraine and then also threaten others as well.
Yeah, and we will see what happens of those meetings with Ukraine.